to another review. My name's Dan, and today we're talking about The Space Between Us. Now, if you don't know, this movie's about a boy who's born on Mars on one of the first expedition trips, the trip of no return. His mother dies in childbirth. NASA and the company that's doing this is faced with the dilemma, what do we do with this child? And he is raised on Mars secretly. And then from there, he decides, I got a boy, he wants to come experience the world, find out all the information. A romance and life and so much else ensues. But is it good? That's the question. Now, if you couldn't tell from the commercials, my immediate thought going into this was going to be cheesy. And I have to say, I was right. This movie really, how do I say it? It had potential to be a good film. I'm not gonna lie. I don't need to turn my man card in. I don't mind a good romance every now and then, all right? So I had hopes. It seems like an interesting thought. And so as you go in, the characters, everything's fairly well acted. Gary Oldman's always good, so I really enjoyed Gary Oldman in it. It has the kid from Ender's Game and Miss Pettigrew School for Unusual Children. And then also the girl from Longest Ride and all that. And basically every teen romance from the last 3 years. They were all good. The story itself just seemed hollow. What I mean to say by that is, okay, so the story just it progresses very slow in the beginning, has paces of where it gets into just launching it. It tries to be an action film, a science fiction film, a romance, a comedy. It tries to be all these things. And because of that, the film feels hollow. What I mean to say is it has a lot of interesting things going on. But I feel like they want, whoever the executives up top watched this movie and said, it needs to be under this hour mark. So they had to go through and they had to cut all this stuff out, is what it feels like happened here. Because there's a lot of stuff that just happens. You're like, oh, I see what happened there. Okay, they did this and then we just didn't see it happen. There's a lot of stuff where you kind of have to go with it. Because of that, and because of a lot of discrepancies and a lot of things that just don't really make sense in the film, what you find yourself doing is feeling disconnected. Through the whole film, I have to say that's the feeling I got. It wasn't that it was bad, it's that it was disconnected. Because I kind of describe it like if you go out and you buy a fake rock, like a decorative rock, and a normal rock, you can drop it, it's just gonna drop. It's a rock, it's strong. But a decorative one's hollow, and so you go to throw it, it's just gonna crack, it's gonna crumble. Same thing here. All the meat and stuff that makes it sturdy as a film, they just went through and they chipped it all out. So as far as just a movie goes, I have to say I didn't overly enjoy it. On top of it, there is some negatives in the parental guide side. Now the parental guide isn't horrible, I don't mean to say that. There's not that much language, very little violence, but with that said, there's some weird sexual stuff in this movie. What I mean to say is it's very quick moving, and the character is very inherently awkward, and in turn their relationship is very inherently awkward. And then the movie, like I said, it's really weirdly paced, so you're kind of thrust into this. So stuff starts happening very quickly, and you're kind of like, what is going on here? It really feels weird. I see a lot of movies. This was the most awkward, weird scene I think I've been in. It was just very strange. And so with that, I'd say that there was a couple scenes where it gets very, not visual, in the sense of you're seeing nudity, but there's no doubt what's happening. And so I would say for it being targeted towards that younger audience at 13 to 21, whatever range, there it was very, very risky in my points. With that said, as a movie, it gets a 5.6 out of 10 on my scale. I think it was just bleh. It was in the middle of the road. It wasn't horrible. It just definitely wasn't good. Parental guide side, I would say this is one to be wary of for sure. This is one to just say, I don't know, I'm not saying it's horrible. I've seen worse movies as far as the parental guide says, but it just feels weird. My recommendation to you is The Space Between Us is one to skip. I don't think it's worth seeing the movies. I don't think it's worth going to theaters for, definitely. If anything, it's like a Netflix movie. Wait till it comes on Netflix in 8 months, because trust me, you're going to be going a lot better than just paying for it. But let me know in the comments down below, guys. What are you seeing this weekend? Are you going to see Space Between Us? If you are, please let me know why. If you've already seen it and you agree with me, disagree, let me know in the comments down below. I think we are going to see The Founder tomorrow, which is about Ray Kroc, one of the founders of McDonald's. So, I don't know. It should be interesting. We'll see what happens with it. But let me know in the comments down below. Maybe you'd like to see us review that. Let that down there, guys. If you like this video, please give us a thumbs up. Let us know that we enjoy what we're doing here. And if you'd like to see more, make sure you just punch that subscribe button. That way you see all our videos right as they come out. And as always, folks, my name's Dan. God bless, and we'll see you tomorrow.